welcome. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the element clad in strange attire. Huh. I kind of want that helmet. If that's actually a helmet. And that looks like an iguana. I now want an iguana. Yeah, so it is a mask. Yeah, look at that. I can actually change that so that they'll think I'm female instead of male. But last I checked, I'm a guy. I don't know, stylistic view. It's from the creators of Bastion and Transistor, and both of those were pretty good in my book. And this here seems to me more story-based than anything. I am so confused. The language they're using, is it made up? Is it somewhat Spanish? A little bit of French? Aww. You don't find that much out here anymore. Headwind. So it seems like with the cursor the way it is, I'm guessing it's going to have a whole point and click element to it too. Like, hello. The most imposing of the three. He's a dog with a mustache. You know what? Doesn't he kind of resemble your dog a little? Well, not anymore now with that look on his face. You're not going to ask me my name? Okay. Or Italian. Could be Italian. And that's quite the way to start speaking to someone. Hey, h0w, nice meeting you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read? Maybe. Oh, wow. So I get choices, too. I mean, I don't really have a reason to outright tell them no. What do I have to lose? According to the entry, those of the Commonwealth have already thrown me into a sort of purgatory where I'll have to fight to survive, so what are fellow criminals going to do to me for admitting to being a criminal? Exactly. I don't like that look you're giving me, like, that looks like the whole I've slipped something in your drink look on your face. Take a look, it's in a book. Hungry-looking creatures roost near some sort of attic. There is nothing you can do for them now. Rickety ladder. Can I get some of these raiments? Well, that knocks running out of it for me. Apparently I can't read any book but the glowing one so far. Intricate sigil. Nothing on the candle. Okay, let's read the book. Ooh, it makes my controller vibrate. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes bound in materials you do not recognize. Ooh, suddenly we go 3D. Oh my god, that print is so tiny. Can I please zoom in or something? You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside. Such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights, that you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is... That's a T. Testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path. Oh, I hate you bastards. You know, they say font says a lot about your personality, and I am reading so much pretentiousness out of this. All you dicks can go and suck yourselves. Okay. Can I look at any of this? Let's inspect. Oh, never mind. I take it all back. I can read it. The stars themselves shall be your guide ere the turning of the year's first solstice. Seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive at Triumvirate, clad in the raiments of the rites, bearing this book. Obliged a voice that tells you more. Okay. Can I go to any other page? Nope, just a one. Okay. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as h0w1 gets your attention. But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Reading takes a lot of you. And I flatlined.
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge?
Sudden heart attack.
So soon after your sentence to exile. Tis true what my book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path towards salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
I am really not the kind of music guy. Like, I don't really listen to it, but yes, this is already on par with Bastion and Transistor, just with this track alone. You can just enjoy it. And that sudden R roll from the guy speaking, I wanted to laugh. And if you haven't noticed, I like how their voices actually change slightly with the mask on. It has that deeper tone, almost like it's muffled. I will. You look upon the three of them from beyond as Headwind then calls out to you. Freedom. You focus all of your mental faculties to do as Headwind asked. That hammy voice.
Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one. Steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own. Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours. Is your wrongdoing accepted as a part of it?
Tiptoe by the window. How did I miss all that bigness? Yes, just so.
More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame.
No, I'm not doing that. No. Okay. Huh?
Now snuff out the adversary's pyre whilst
Okay.
yours yet burns.
Okay, go!
For the others.
I just tiptoed into it. Okay. Die.
United in management, the right is complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand. Or do you?
I don't.
This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
True. True. This is definitely going to be interesting. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Jadario leads you outside where a clear night sky awaits. Seek out your destination. So, can I pretty much just pick anything? No, Scorpus doesn't look like it. Honestly, I have no idea. I mean, looking at this, I'd say each line might be an area I have to go to. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4. This one looks like it could be one of the stars, with no telling how many there. I don't know. Probably. It is super giant. That's a star. That's a star. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Looks like 4 with anywhere between maybe 2 to 4 areas apiece. Unless each area is just a fight. The Ridge of Gold. According to the stars, the next race shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Gold and Goldanian yet loom over those living in its shadow. Very soon, according to the east. Jadariel turns to you, studying you. Seriously, that look, I want that avatar of him. Really? Freedom. The rights are the key. It is a lot to take in. Join them. I mean, they seem to be making live actions of any anime they can find now. Next they'll be doing Fairy Tail and Bleach since both of them have ended. Actually, why haven't they done Bleach yet? Downside Prairie. You arrive in Downside Prairie, where the road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. One of the Downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. What is he wearing? Is that... no, close your legs, too. Like, that's just rude. I don't want to see that. I'm telling you, we ought to take the Northern Pass, get an associate hold up in h0w14514's. I've got to pay a visit to besides. Every so often, tempests come and scour away the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. Is it going to tie in everything like they sometimes do? Blooming Pool? Southern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Runoff from the sandfalls means no bathing in the spring, so they're just there to mock you. The dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while. What if the reader settled this? He marks away. We get a stare. Okay. Is this the one for One Piece or... Seriously, what kind of choice music is this? Like, it's like they don't want you to pick. The northern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Rookie knows someone here who owes him. The southern route to the Ridge of Gold goes through a humid area pocked with hot springs. Jadariel thinks she can find rare flora here. I'm thinking of going with her. She doesn't seem like she would just do something, you know, unnecessarily. I mean, Rookie doesn't seem that way, but at the same time, I can see interacting with someone who owes him as also giving information that you have a reader. The less competition we have, the better. So I'm going with her this time around. And we got stuck immediately. Jadariel offers to show you around Blooming Pool after she notices you staring at the bogs and vegetation near the wagon. Soon something catches her eye. You found a black bloom. It is quite valuable. This can be sold at the slug market. Blossoms at specific times. While bitter at first, the taste of the black bloom makes the pain go away. That sounds like... Oh, we're already here. Okay. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gold. The others ask you to assist with making preparations for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Page revealed, the first exile. I can commence to write, or I can go into the wagon. So there's another page. There's the cooking tools. What passes for cooking supplies on the downside. H0w1 does most of the cooking. He's lost in thought at this moment. Candle, no. What's this? Family portrait. A reasonable likeness of a younger Rookie with his mother and uncle. I can talk to her outright though, or I can get something with Rookie, or I can read the book. I don't want to read the book. I want a little bit more on him, and I can't get any more on him. She seems to have something on her mind. Oh, that's his last name. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. A throw rug, where? Fashioned from a howler's hide, sends their ilk a clear message. Huh. I swear microphones make these things drain so much faster. Hey, wait. Drive imp. Creatures such as this must have been bred to push the black wagon along. How did I not notice you at first? Okay, the first exile. You know perhaps the thrice-cursed name of h0w1, the Emperor of Sar, the first exile and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life, such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found in h0w1 a man transformed, in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time he named us all his scribes, and he became the eighth. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the three. Where's page 2? Or did I not get it? Okay, 1, 2, 3. So that means this is 4. And I'm taking this here as like liberties taken with his appearance. And with that, I guess I can... Wait, I can touch you? Oh, this is gonna be good. You know you like it. They're adorable. Aw, you made a little chubby sound. What about you? Just cute for no reason. Do they have to be cute? You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon's centrifuge must be up there. Its drive imps stare down at you with big wet eyes. Okay. I guess that's everything I can do here, so I'll step out and commence the rite. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Why is he like the most logical of them? I mean, well, he doesn't seem logical. He seems like the most faithful. She seems to be logic. He seems to be the faithful one. And Puppers over here seems to be the hothead. Which is interesting because I figured one of these two would be the hothead. Ooh. Wait, so is this my eyelid?
Freedom! The stars align! You reach the bridge of dawn at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversary says the rights this eve shall be the accusers. Whosoever fire burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
Oh boy, here we go. I'm going to screw this up seriously. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. No, there are 3 of them, not several, 3. Anything above 4. The one whom she refers to steps forward. Night Wings. The name of the triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. Huh. Interesting. Nobody moves save for the man robed in gold who unfastens his mask. Yeah. He is the apparent leader of the exile triumvirate you encounter at the Ridge of Gold. Wait, what? An exile triumvirate clad in gold, their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did? Does he mean you as in the whole of the group, or you as in me specifically? Because I don't know a thing about you. He shoves his mask back on, takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. First time. Let's see if I can do it. Die. 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 No?
The accusers underestimated you.
Oh, okay. It's picking up out of nowhere, isn't it?
It seems that you have flustered the accusers. Have you any idea what that led you did to deserve his exile?
No, he caught it. Now die. Go for it. No? Die. No. Close one there. Maybe. Don't get hit. Go for it. No. Yes, I do. Close. Crap. Can't let you do that. No! No! Die! Bastard. Okay, announcer guy, you are a prick.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only the enlightened can regain their freedom.
Why is she labeled as a demon? Former men and women who survived in exile long enough to be transformed by it. All are welcome here, save demons such as you. Interesting. Damage dealt to Pyre. Aura size. Her movement speed definitely needs to be up. Sins of the Fallen Emperor. Rites masteries, enhancing a demon's strength and physical prowess. As he fell into the downside, Soliumir understood at last the consequences of his hedonistic reign. After using her rush to launch forward, Jodariel can rush again right away. Yeah, so far it's interesting. Enhancing demon spirit and sheer force of will. The fallen Emperor Myr moved past his many failings as a man, achieving selflessness in exile. After banishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all of her stamina. Huh. So, I think I'm going to start with this because this seems to deal with like the size of her aura and how many more points her Pyre gets. And it also keeps people I've banished out longer once I get down to it. So, he said only the enlightened can get out of here, right? I'm thinking I need to try and keep everyone even. After the rites, the accuser disappeared into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burn brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. As the others go about their business, h0w1 turns to you. It doesn't look like the stars are still out. Look at all that. Oh, never mind. Wait, what? I'm confused by that. You and h0w1 walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. Are you about to tell me your crime? h0w1 wishes to know if anything is troubling you. It seems like if you have... There we go. You ask h0w1 why he and his companions did not invite you to participate in the rites firsthand and relied only on your guidance. He maintains eye contact and his smile. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading darkness above. Seek out your destination. So I only get one question? Prick. Next we go to Jomir the Dusk Star. Ooh, a spring. Ew. A scorpion with a bowling ball head. Then he turns to the others. Oh, hey, his tail is green. I wonder if that means the others of his race just follow that whole traditional naming. Like, if I see a blue one, would it be Blue Tail or something? According to the Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. Oh, and just so you know, I am downloading Ghost Recon. Like, it should be, I don't know, since my internet connection's kind of low according to the connection test. Might be a while. Or it could end while I'm sleeping if I end up fading out while I'm playing. I might try and get a workout in to stay awake though. But this seems like one of those games I just get stuck in because I like to read. I like interesting stories, and this itself seems interesting. I don't have anything else to read in the Book of Rites, do I? Hedwyn is scouting the premises. Rookie is chewing on something. The game you told me to download. Is there anything else in the book? No? We have all the pages, which means you. You sense Jadariel's still gaze well before you turn to her. Rummaging about the wagon once again. Yes, ma'am? Are you afraid of me? You consider the question. You have never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. Jadariel wishes to know if you fear her. You are very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any point. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid of her. Whatever she may be getting at, you think it best not to indulge her at this time. I'm not afraid of her. I actually like her. But at the same time, it's like one of those situations where you have a pet snake, but you can't be sure that snake won't bite you. Especially if it's poisonous. So, a bit of honesty goes a long way. False truths usually hurt in the end. You tell her in a careful way that you have done your best thus far to not cross paths with her and wish to stay in her good graces. That's not what I was going for. She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. No. I mean, crap, Dragon Age Inquisition, I romance bull. Horns have no issue with me. Jadariel lost one hope for the next raid. Good God, no. This attribute affects duration of banishment, one's capacity to see the light in things. So, crap. Oh well, I'll have to live with that choice, and that means that I can't be completely honest with these people. Let us go to... Why is it small? Oh, it's a dragon. Cute. He didn't turn on me. He stayed with me to the end. Like, I made it through the whole game and the DLC with him, and he didn't turn on me. The climate here in h0w1 Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, exile curs roam this sand-swept fossil wasteland. Huh. We do. Girl. The sticks, is she forming that? She's forming that star shape with the sticks. So obviously she's important. Yeah, I don't know how, since I've heard a lot of people saying that he turned on them. He just didn't for me. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. Do what? Jadariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Jadariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this, with her overly bright red eyes. I wonder if she's close to getting to, like, Jadariel's state. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. She claps his hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Yeah, it said that my broadcast something or other was low. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. You think you can help the stowaway girl make peace with her name. May, K, Fei, Day, Zay, Shay, Ray. There are several other names ending in AE of which you are aware. Lay, Che, Nay, Tay, Zay, Gay. Yes, you are gay from this point on. Ooh, no, let's make her Bae. This girl is Bae, and there is no one who will tell us otherwise. But I'm going to go vanilla with this. I'm just going to call you Faye. Naming people is difficult for me. Wait, there are... She looks like she could be a May, doesn't she? She does look like she could be a K. She could definitely be a Faye, for that you have no doubt. You suppose that she could be named Day. Her name could be Zay, however uncommon it may be. She looks like she could probably be a Shay. She could be a Ray, perhaps, as well. She looks like her name might be Lay, you suppose. She could go by Che, perhaps, or perhaps not. She looks though she could go by the name of Nay. She could maybe be Tay, couldn't she? She looks like she could be a Zay for sure. Gay, the Gray, perhaps were how her tormentors may light of her. This one cannot possibly be right, can it? Yes, she's Bay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You said K first, so let's go with K. You suggest that the stowaway girl's name is K. Why, that's it. My name is K. My name is K. Sure it is. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Kay along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Kay joined the group. She is tired but excited. Welcome her aboard. Everything is just so vibrant and pretty. I wonder if it's all hand-drawn. The black wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jamur Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night to give Kay and all of you a little time to rest. Consider your options. I'm going in the wagon. He's chasing something now. He's doing the dishes. She's practicing lunges. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to mess with them every time I come in here. Hey, you were one. Haha! I shall blow out all of the candles. Kay seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Talking to the wagon. Okay. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. She could also be a wagon. There, I blew out all the candles. Or she could just be one of the scribes. Never know. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jadario motions for you to join them. Is she done with her lunges already? At certain junctions, you may choose from several vocations. Darn it, I didn't read it. Search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your black wagon stash of good. Hone your skill as a reader to grant small, global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rite. Teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. But I'd have to choose one though, wouldn't I? Resources seem more important at the moment. Like, they do need food, and I'm sure the wagoner needs to be worked on. Choices and my indecisiveness, it's flaring. There's 3, so I can't even flip a coin. It hurts. Yes. No. Yes. No. I'm going foraging with the dog. You sense something of value here. You sense a source of enlightenment here. Well, chum, had enough scrounger. Usually there isn't much, but if you never look, you never get. And believe you me, it adds up. Grants an exile 1,000 points of enlightenment. Drag to a talisman pocket to activate. Usable once. And I can still sell that for about 30 gold. Continue your journey. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Kay seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. The north route across the German Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. Kay believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as goal of the 8 scribes. The south route across the German Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. Kay believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as... Okay. Do I want strength? Or do I want speed? I'll go with speed. Though I don't like traveling through Fall Flat. I might go with strength. Nah. Kay is behaving stranger than usual as you traverse the dusty waste of Fall Flat. Your companions gain +1 quickness for the next rite. Journey onward. Okie dokie. En route to the Spring of Jamira, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Rookie insists you take a look after you settle in. Page revealed. The last Emperor. Hey, Hedwin's actually in here for once. And the candles are still out. How many nations did I scour in the name of h0w14514's? How many countries fell before our speed every passing victory? Our legions swelled across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor h0w14514's paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legion relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name and vowed to seek it out. He seemed to have something on his mind. Hedwin motions for you to join him. His easygoing smile soon fades. You asked before how come you can't conduct the rites yourself. It's a fair question, and I wanted to respond. It's not that we don't think you could do it. I told you when we met, you're tougher than you look. It's just your connection to those books, to us. We need your guidance out there in the field. We can't do this ourselves. I've made that clear. You've made that clear. You're our reader. Out of all of us, you have the most important job. Nor do we have a substitute if you decide that job is not for you. He pauses for a moment, then his expression softens. Huh. He nods to you in a reassuring way as he departs, leaving you to consider what he said. Interesting people. Oh my god, what are you? A slug? A muscular slug. Wait, no. Your head is actually here. You're an old man. So that thing must be growing out of you, or like a partner that's hanging onto your shoulder, and he's holding a slug. So you're a slug with a slug with a slug and rainbow meat. Ron. As Ron keeps blathering, Rookie signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant that says there's something here connected to this rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. Ashen coal. At the start of the rite, the bearer's Pyre automatically gains +7. Kerfang. When plunging into the adversary's Pyre, the bearer deals bonus damage +2. Lunar glass. While carrying the orb, the bearer moves faster than usual. Mooncrest. So this must be it then. Edwin. Ooh, her hope is red. Melancholy, 11.3 seconds. Attribute modifiers, -1, low morale. Well, that's on me. And now I can commence the rite. You notice Kay approaching. You notice too that she is wearing your companion's raiments.
What brings you to the spring of Jomia? Why, it must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to dispatch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
The sky burns bright once more as your neck adversaries in the rite's approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. Edis is an intense young man. His son? Dalbert approaches you with something in his paw. You see his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. You will receive a tailwind crest. We need 3 of us, but we've got 4 besides the reader, so I'll take his call. Well, Hedwin says that he would sit this one out, so...
We shall get started.
Grants the bearer +2 quickness. Yes. As you will. Well, apparently Kay is going to be donning the raiments so that she can help us fight. But the rights are a 3 versus 3 deal, so... yeah. I now have to choose. Why did he say her name like that? Kay. Kill him. No. Darn you. No. Oh. Haha! I won't. He actually suggested that I let her do it this time. Oh no you don't. Die. Go, rookie. Aha! What is he talking about? Collect moon drops. No. Oh god, no. Kill them. My pyre, it weakens. Ha ha ha.
Unfortunate for fate. That highest flames. Wow.
What kind of noise was that?
Remember everything which you hold dear. The has nearly ended.
Ah.
Now to the flame, and it is dark. The night wings prevail. It was a glorious performance, I must say. Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
I still don't know how that works.
There is much to learn from this experience. It seems the exile's rookie opened up his eyes a bit.
Maneuvers of Mini-Main. Rookie can jump a second time while airborne? Really? When sprinting, Rookie can accelerate faster than usual to an even faster top speed. After he is banished by an adversary, Rookie has a 50% chance to return in only 1 second. Rookie can jump a second or third time while airborne. Rookie deals an additional 5+ when plunging into the adversary's pyre. Ooh. Okay. He's fast enough as is, so I think I'll go with this and give him a bit of power.
Until the next round.
Aww. If I like what, the whole football type deal? Oh, look, she put up something. As you return to the wagon after besting the fate, you notice Jadariel tense up and frown. You see, it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel, who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in search of him outside. What minstrel? I don't remember him. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. You gaze upon the stars once more. Ew. The Cairn of Hope. The accursed imp has felled the mighty bone titan Shaq's shoulders. Eh. They continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. Okay, time to speak with h0w1. After having thwarted the fate rather decisively last night, you find h0w1 off on his own. You sense he wants to talk about your decision to exclude him from conducting the rite. He departs to check on things outside. You sense that he has no misgivings about what transpired and is more concerned at present about the missing minstrel. That doesn't affect him in any way, does it? And I see everyone is nearby, but I do not remember a minstrel being in the corner. I remember a driver imp. Would I be able to find her? I mean, there is something splashing out there. Yep, continue journey. I guess it's because, like, as it gets further down, their pyre weakens, there is a kind of desperation. There is still no sign of the lone minstrel, although h0w1 tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you are headed. You consider where to search for him. The north route across Jamir Valley passes the remain of the Hive type. h0w1 thinks the missing minstrel could have taken the route opposite to the one you took. The south route across the Jamir Valley is riddled with barren rock and bone. You must have taken the same route you took earlier. I'm going with h0w1 on this one. I mean, h0w1 said there were just tracks going east, right? So she doesn't know where from this point? If he took the same route, then we'd be seeing signs, and this here is a barren land of rock and bone, so he'd be obvious. As you travel through the barren wastes of Gluhive, h0w1 seems more ill at ease than usual. There is no sign of the missing minstrel. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the black wagon, but they refuse to say much more for now. Oh, what is she doing? Your fellow exiles scramble to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you help them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of their sources of concern. Prepare for the night. And the out of nowhere music comes. Kay intends to help fend off the howlers. I get the feeling I'm going to do terribly at this. Oh Lord, no. No! You're coming with us, aren't you? You're too adorable not to. Never mind. This howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble out to check on Kay. You find her in one piece along with an unfamiliar little face. I was right. It's adorable. I want it. Look at those eyes. And then it has this little thing tied on its horn. Yes. Can we keep him? Aww. You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Drive Imp standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. I'm not going to try. Oh god, that's adorable. Excited and frustrated by something. Interact to try and... The Drive Imp seems to have history with your black wagon. You are beginning to understand him. The Drive Imp recognized you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He is pleased to meet you. You can now understand this unusual Drive Imp. The Drive Imp seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other Drive Imps stare at him with something like reverence. The Drive Imp joined you. He seems to know his way around. So can I go upstairs now? Nope, apparently not. Hey, a blue candle. You can see the little imp has made himself at home. He rushes right up to you. Yeah. Seems very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates he was able to find you thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. He plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone, and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he is happy to be back where he belongs, and he urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren settled in the wagon rafters. Foraging for food, digging outside, sniffing at something, lifting heavy objects. Peekaboo. So for once, there's only one way to go. An arid southern pass towards the ominous cairn of h0w. Your new imprint seems insistent that you take this route. h0w1 orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the desolate sprawl of the Jamur Valley. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out toward whoever it is. Is it the minstrel? The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. I was right. Oh my god, dude. What is... What is... okay. h0w, it is good to see you, and you found the others even faster than expected. The imp called h0w appears very pleased. The long minstrel turns toward the rest of you. Hello, we have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Same area. Edwin and the others exchange looks. It's nice to meet you. The lone minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with your fellow exiles. Journey onward. The cairn of h0w is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. I'm sorry, but you kind of scare me, so... Can I? Okay, so it automatically saves. That's good. I think here is where I'll cut off. Mostly because I'm still really tired. And looking outside my window is making me even more drowsy. Yep, pretty much. So, I'm gonna take a break. If I pick it back up, I'll let you know. I might just go over to 12, or I might just let my game download Ghost Recon, and I'll just go outside for a minute. Yeah, something. Maybe I'll work out so I'll wake up a little. But, how are you liking it so far? And I'm playing on standard, so it's to be expected. I'm almost terrified of what a higher difficulty would be like. Maybe they'd actually play like people. Oh, that's good to hear. I don't always pick good games, but I try. Well, I'll talk to you in chat in a few, once I exit out of everything.